It's time for Milberger's Gardening South Texas, live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 in Bulverde Road. During the next 2 hours, our experts will help you with your gardening questions when you call 210-308-8867. That's 210-308-8867. Or come by Milberger's during the show and have your question answered in person. And now it's time for Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
And welcome to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. You're okay. We just started. You're just fine. Would you like to come on the air with us? Okay. There we go. There you are, Mark.
Wait a minute.
You're there.
Am I here?
Yeah. Can you hear you?
I think so.
Good. Yep, we're here.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Calvin's answering a question off the air. What's her concern?
She has a growing patch of dead area in her St. Augustine.
Oh, that's growing patch is not good.
No. And we have confirmed that her spouse waters too much.
Oh, I know what it's like.
So one of the causes of well, he's actually doing two of the causes.
Oh,
the causes
good for him.
For large patch, they call brown patch large patch now.
Oh, do they?
And or take all patch.
Okay.
And they look similar. The large patch tends to be in big spots, growing spots, whereas take alls, like the name it suggests, is like taking it all.
Yeah.
But you see it at different seasons. So coming into the fall, you might see large patch more often than you see take-all patch. And then summer, you might see take-all patch. One of the main problems is overwatering.
Okay.
And overwatering at night.
Oh.
Don't do that.
It's a fungus?
It is a fungus.
Okay, I've learned that.
All right. So the other thing is, and I suspect, we don't have to force her on the air to admit to it, but I suspect that they have added lots of fertilizer over the summer.
Oh, good. Okay.
All right. So that's another cause of these two fungal patches is two fungi is too much nitrogen and overwatering, particularly at night, and particularly if you have shallow spots where water collects.
It just sits.
Often you find that you'll have one of the two fungi, again, large patch and take-all patch. And there's a couple of fungicides. I wrote their names down for the young lady.
Mm-hmm.
We have both of them here. That's at Milberger's. So I'm going to attempt this. Are you ready?
Ready. Go for it.
Azoxystrobin.
Woo! Nice job.
Azoxystrobin. There we go. And the other is propiconazole, which I have been talking about for years.
Oh,
it is a wonder fungicide, and we use it in particular in oak wilt.
In oak wilt? Is that what you said?
Yeah, we inject it into the...
Oh, that's not the Alamo thing. The Alamo goes in the soil.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is the same thing?
It is, and no, it doesn't go into the soil.
Oh, okay. I thought for some reason. So it goes in the tree itself.
However,
yes.
propiconazole is such a great product that they use it on wheat fields, alfalfa fields.
Huh.
And you can use it on turf for fungal diseases.
How about oak wilt?
And oak wilt.
Yeah,
you were busy with your
you were trying to get set up. Yeah, after answering her question. So thank you for answering her question. That's great. Well, that allows us to bring to the point that if we want you on the air,
okay.
But if you don't want to hear, let me try this too.
So
but if you don't want to be on the air, it's okay.
Brown patch,
we'll try
is
to
that
help
what we
you.
called it?
Well, I think it was leaning towards brown patch, but you could also have take-all patch. This time of year, take-all is usually more prevalent in the spring and summer.
Yeah.
Or early summer.
I started calling it take-all patch, but then if it's the roots are still alive, it's probably just brown patch.
Yeah, and that's another key feature of it. The tops, the runners, and the leaves die, but the roots do not.
What about it?
Oh. So he's asking Calvin a question, too. All right. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867, the number to call to be a part of the show. Now he's throwing the plant to Calvin.
Yeah, now he's going to hit his head on the
yes, it kind of shocked everybody. So what do you know? What's going on in your gardening world?
Well, just before we went on, I was looking at the CPS Energy Green Shade rebate.
Okay.
Because I had a phone call from David Rodriguez earlier this week. Well, not a phone call.
Yeah.
A text message saying, hey, do you know anything about CPS Energy? And I said, no, but I know that their website is a nightmare to navigate. And he said there was a delay in the Green Shade program.
Huh.
Well, I went and I sent Mr. Google directly to the Green Shade program. I put in CPS Energy Green Shade rebate.
And?
It is ongoing. It's, the website is up. It's all ready to go.
That's good. That's good because my column next Saturday.
What?
I know, that's one of the reasons why.
Yeah, we've kind of crossed the border into the good time for shade tree planting. And generally, Marcus relates at this time of the year is when the CPS planting program rebate is put in place. So that's good news then. So you can not only get the trees that are recommended and successful and guidance where you should put it, and then you can also get the rebate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So read the rules.
Right.
There's some requirements involved. There's a list, and I'm with children here. There is a list.
Well, you missed it.
I know I did it because
you missed the old days when we were forced.
Well, I pretended I was hit earlier today, and the kids loved it by the
good.
train. Yeah.
Yes, we're talking
so
about
anyway, the rules and
train.
regulations. Follow those rules and regulations. Lifetime limit of 5 per residence.
Oh, that's right. So per address, right?
Per address, per residence.
Okay, I didn't know if
Not the person living at it.
Right.
It's
So
the residence.
if you live at 123 South Elm Street, there can be 5. If the person before you got their 5.
2. Yeah, you don't get any.
You don't get any. Okay, cool. That makes it clear.
Okay.
But anyway, so Calvin will talk about it, and then remind folks where they go again to get the details.
So I put in CPS Energy Green Shade rebate. And,
I'm going to do that now.
And then all the rules and the form came up. And you can't do it by email. You have to actually download the form and submit your receipts and mail it back to CPS Energy.
It sure does. Goes right to it. So,
and you can come here at Milberger's and you can see the plants, examples.
Yeah, we have most, if not all, of the trees on the list.
Yep.
And I in my list next week, I put my favorites down there, and they're pretty much the same as Mark's. I snuck in Aqua.
We talked about that last week.
Now it's on my list. I changed it. My official Peterson Picks has an Aqua on it now.
Peterson's Pigs?
Picks.
Oh, Picks. I'm sorry.
But
I like Peterson's Pigs, too.
No Peterson I know of were involved with raising of hogs.
but
it sounds great.
Today's article talks about lots of different gardening situations right now that are ideal.
By today's article, you mean?
I mean the one in the Express News.
Yeah, yours.
It's entitled "Time for Gardeners to Focus on Fertilizer, Plants, and Ants."
And ants? Plants and ants?
Yep.
Yeah.
If you've been weeding your garden or you've been harvesting your okra, or you know that there's lots of ants out there, and there at least two varieties: the fire ants, and then there's those little ants, and they biting the heck out of
I was going to
gardeners.
say paternal and maternal ants. Both of them are problems. Milton, you just look at me.
I got it, and then it was just my eyes immediately rolled back. I didn't even have to try. It was like involuntary. Yes.
Anyway, so yes, Calvin's correct. There's fire ants and native ants. Now, there's a couple of native ants. Those are little garden ones, but the harvester ants, they can also pose a painful bite. But we like harvester ants. They
their populations are kind of usually far and in between. But boy, those little ants, at least in my experience in my neighborhood, they are everywhere. It's especially if you've been with this dry weather we've had. If you've been irrigating your vegetable garden or your flower garden, you can expect them there. The other thing is that if you have weeds that are growing, like those pig weeds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Peterson's pig weeds.
Yeah, exactly.
Boy, they are covered. You know, they are up and down that pigweed everywhere. So if you're in the garden picking those and tossing them, those ants will find you. But anyhow, the way to control them, a couple of ways. There's ant controls that you can actually apply in the vegetable garden.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You all talked a little, so...
Yeah, if and I'm trying to remember, I'm sure Mark is going to remember and help me remember what the active ingredient starts with an S.
Spinosad?
That's it.
Okay.
That's spinosad. And then there's a couple other active ingredients, too, that are labeled for in the vegetable garden. But spinosad products, there's a couple of those, and you can use those. The thing, if you got okra, the fire ants are on the okra, and they're bossing the aphids around, plus harvesting some of the blooms and things from the okra, and so it makes it difficult to harvest the okra pods. So that's one of the reasons. Then the other alternative, of course, is to apply a regular ant poison bait around the garden, and then you can you don't have to use much. You can cover a lot of territory.
Yeah,
there's a little more hesitancy to do that than there was a couple of years ago because the folks or some of our wildlife people are trying to worried a little bit about protecting the native ant population.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. But all you got to do is have your little kid or grandchildren get involved with a fire ant or your puppy, and then you think, well, I better do something to control those, and the baits work pretty well. So that's part of the article.
That's good. That's a timely article and a good one. And where do they find it?
They find it in the Express News today.
Yeah.
And can they find it in the Austin Statesman if they're a little further?
That's closer to you.
That's true.
Yep, because we get up in Austin, so you can find it there as well.
Yeah. Now, and I guess it's showing up in some other newspapers because I'm getting emails from like Georgetown, and they're talking about I don't know if these are newsletters.
Well, that would be the Statesman.
Well, not necessarily. It's like the Express News has some special little branches that sends out, and then there's these
I don't know.
local. There's weekly, or there's suburban newspapers too. But yeah, when I checked, they said that it was only the Austin Statesman, but
no, but I would guess that they're just Georgetown, little cities around there get the Statesman. But anyway, I don't know.
Well, yeah, for sure they get the Statesman, but they also get local newspapers just like we do, like the Wilson County News and the New Braunfels.
Right. Oh, so there's a Georgetown paper? I didn't know that. Oh, well. All right. If you get the Georgetown paper, you call us.
That's a good idea, Milton. Let's just say if anybody out there, maybe they can give us some information about we know the Austin Statesman's up there, and a lot of everybody.
You should email the people back. Ask them, hey, where did you see it?
I probably should, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, but you'll find it, and it's online too. So lots of stuff to get it. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. Toll free. 866-308-8867, the number to call. Lots of stuff going on here at Milberger's. The beautiful pumpkin patch I have seen. Okay, here's the cool thing about the Monster Maze, the pumpkin patch, the train rides. I have seen some adorable kids getting their picture taken in that pumpkin patch. So,
thank you.
Yeah. Are the kids?
Well, you were a little fussy, I noticed, when they were trying to take your picture, but ultimately it seemed to work out. You were just adorable.
I think the children are generally better behaved than years past. I haven't had to have a hysterical breakdown from hollering at kids throwing the pumpkins.
Well, there's still time.
Yeah.
Don't.
Hey, there's another thing that right in front of us. We talk about fall asters, and man, here they are.
Here they are in full beauty. And this is a real pollinator. A lot of people forget this. This is a real showstopper in pollination.
Well, and it's really spectacular every year if you plant it like on the boulevard or in a sunny, dry area on a slope or something. One of the issues with it, though, the deer will eat it. But, boy.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, but Mark's right. It just, the butterflies love it. And it's just, this one here is just loaded with bees.
Yeah, I was going to say, apparently the bees like it because they are loaded with bees. Which is great. That's it's so cool.
They make
when you look at that, and you can see a vibration.
If you grow it, it's an annual that comes back in the fall. Oh, well, in mounds, and you with minimal pruning, you end up with a 8-foot round mound and covered with these blooms like this, and that's pretty spectacular, especially when it's on a slope or you can. And it kind of changes the whole target of the landscape. You don't notice it, and then suddenly there's this mound of beautiful.
It's a nice green mound for most of the year, and then you go, what? Come around 1st of October, it's all of a sudden it's blooming up a storm.
She's just listening. I didn't know if she had a question.
Oh.
All right, 210-308-8867. Let's take a quick break, and we'll come back. We're live here at Milberger's, bringing the kids, and I've even seen some cute pups. Oh, yeah, that's the ones. Yep. Wow, that's pretty cool. I always forget they can hear us here at the nursery. All right, back in a moment on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. If you go to milbergernursery.com, you will find that David Rodriguez, buddy David, is going to be here doing a presentation next Saturday from, I think, from 10 to, let me get the time right. There we go. Okay. So from 10 a.m. to 11:30 here at the nursery at Milberger's at 1604.
What's his topic?
His topic is fall and winter vegetable gardening, do's and don'ts.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's consistent with my article.
There you go. So it's absolutely free. Just come on by. No need to register. Just show up, pen and paper in hand, and take lots of notes, have lots of questions. David, and the cool thing about David is, to his credit, I've seen David stick around for a while to answer questions after the presentation. And, he just waits till every question is answered. So if you've got...
it doesn't require that they fence him in, huh?
No. Remember how they used to chain him?
Yeah.
They let him roam free now, and he still stays.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. You said cool? David Rodriguez? You used the same words together?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow, that is just mean. I hope David isn't listening. He's probably going to text me. I'm listening, people. All right, 210-308-8867. But, yeah, come on by and enjoy the Monster Maze. Bring the kids, bring the pups, and you can, if you've got a pet pig, you can bring your Peterson's pig and have a picture taken.
Oh, wow.
Pigs,
have you ever had to deal with a pig loose in a
pumpkin patch?
Nursery or a...
No, but like the little pigs. You know, the little... What are the little pigs called, Mark?
Little pigs?
No, it's the...
Piglets?
Potbelly?
Potbelly?
Potbelly pigs?
Pygmy? Potbelly?
Are they pygmy pigs? Anyway, this is...
They're just multiple kinds.
Sometimes I revert back to when the show used to be Pig Talk.
Well, I think everybody in our audience, and of course we do, know Karen Guz, the Vice President for Conservation at the San Antonio Water System. When she moved here, which was a number of years ago, and her parents had moved, they had a pig.
Was that right?
A pet pig, yeah. And that was quite an interesting story because pigs can be pretty independent and a little different to manage than dogs or cats. So, but it was always some good stories she had and adventures.
Yeah, you can always threaten the pig with
and pretending
a certain dinner.
We do not
quite
endorse
often you had to
threatening your pig.
pretend that for the neighbors, you had to pretend it wasn't a pig, and
it's just a real cute fat dog. All right, all right. The pig kind of gives it away though with the.
Yeah.
Well, that's how he barks. We don't understand. It's congestion. It's this doggone pollen. Poor puppy gets that pollen up there and can't breathe. It's terrible.
Too much pigweed in the air?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, okay.
210-308-8867. We'll leave pig talk alone and get back to gardening talk here at Millburgers, where I want to encourage you to come out. You bought some stocks? Did you buy some more?
I did, and they were wonderful. The fragrance, and of course there's that purple color and blue, and that kind of a violet, and of course the pink and the white was there too. But they've got a great fragrance. They grow there's a couple of selections there. There's one that grows only to 6 inches, and then there's the one that grows to 12 inches.
Oh, in the stocks too?
Yeah.
What are the ones that grow higher? What are they called?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask me. I can't remember.
All right, let me ask Google.
The one.
I just know the small ones.
What are the small ones called?
The small ones.
Oh, but they've got a special name, and then the 12 inches are the one that we're most used to, that we see every year. It'll probably occur to us.
Hold on, I'm asking Google.
Okay.
Common names. What do we have? Stock. That's one name of them. Maybe you've heard of that. Oh no, that doesn't help us. Gillyflower, Brompton stock, 10-week stock. Nope, doesn't help us. Okay, I'll keep looking. But 210-308-8860.
Now you got me. I'll have to try my phone source.
Okay, you try yours. So 210, and you can help us too. 210-308-8867. The number to call to be a part of the show. All right, let's talk about things you ought to be doing in the garden right now.
You betcha.
Okay.
Kevin wrote up a real important one that need to think about fertilizing your lawn at this time of year.
Yeah.
So, and he, in his article, and he's done that frequently here, is explained the difference between 1848 and the 1959. One is a winterizer.
Right.
Which means 100% of its nitrogen source is a quick release. And so you get that in the ground. And then 1959, half of it's quick release and half of it is slow release. And I prefer that for woody perennials. But for the grass, the winterizer is appropriate because the grass is changing physiologically from producing food to storing the food now down in its roots.
Yeah,
and
waiting
so the
for
roots
spring.
are very active, and they will be for a few more months, and so they can absorb those molecules of nitrogen in the soil.
Yeah, and so that's, and we're gonna get to
And
Rex.
then it'll store it.
We got Rex in a second, but yeah, and so the purpose of the winterizer is to build strong roots, which means when spring does come, if I understand it correctly,
it's building strong reservoirs.
Okay.
You know, the other thing about the winterizer,
Hang on, Rex.
you get a 18% nitrogen for $25.
Okay.
Which is a real bargain, and that we generally determine the cost of a fertilizer based on the cost of nitrogen. So if you've got fast, the lawn, it's ideal for that fall lawn, but it's also ideal for fast producing things like the greens. That and the onions that will. That will translate available nitrogen quickly into green and foliage, and you'll have that ready for the spring.
Rex is on the line at 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867. Rex, what you got going on? Welcome to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I bought two olive trees. They're producing, and they're in 8-inch pots. They're about 18 inches tall. And then I also bought these some pots. I want to put them in pots just in case we have one of those bad winters like we've had before, so I can pull them in the garage. All right. So, and then I bought a whole bunch of potting soil, the HEB stuff, and I need to know: do I need to mix a bunch of sand with that for some drainage? And drill some more holes in the bottom of the pots, and what kind of fertilizer?
Goodness, okay, you got some questions.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of soil is? I mean, generally a bagged soil for planting like that is, in fact, drainage is not the issue. It's in fact, it's got usually you got more drainage than you would like.
So. Yeah, you want to hold some water in that, and I do like to create my soil, and so I will mix in about a quarter of sand by volume.
Okay, I got plenty of sand. I live in Livonia. Got plenty of sand.
Oh, okay. So you're mixing that with your potting mix.
Yeah, I got a great big old pot to do that in.
All right, so. The main thing is that for these trees, the bigger the pot, the better. With the caveat
they're 3 foot tall.
Yeah,
they're
with
3
the
foot
caveat,
tall, about 18 inches. Cost, yeah. Say again, please.
I would say with the caveat that you're going to have to move them. So
I got a 2-wheel dolly. I'll pull them in the garage.
All right, well there you go. So the bigger the better. These are European olives. That's correct.
Forgot that.
Or are they Mexican olives?
Well, I can walk right over there right quick and just get the name off of them. I'm sitting here in the garage right now. They're producing. They are called the Albuquerque. Is that how do you pronounce that?
Yeah, close enough.
Arbequine.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay, those are European olives. That's the selection name. So you are correct. The main problem with those are freezes, and we will have freezes. So, that's what I do. I mix in a little sand to create some water holding capacity, although not much. If I really want to increase water holding capacity, I'd put clay in. But just a little bit of sand will do that for me.
I got some something like cat litter. Is that a good thing to put in there? It's a sand. It's pure clay.
I think that's the first time we've gotten that question.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's the right type of clay.
It's pretty expensive.
It's a pretty
ingredient too.
I don't care. Money's not an issue.
Ooh,
but
well,
don't-
hold on.
Fighting words.
Don't put any more holes in the container.
That was the other one. Thank you, Calvin.
Oh, there's one
Because
big
you
hole in the
got-
pot.
your drainage is going to be plenty.
Yeah, you're going to have, not a problem. What was the last thing? Oh, fertilizer.
Yeah,
I would just.
I bought some that has to grow, a gallon of that stuff. It works on everything else pretty good.
Yeah.
Should I?
No. I would prefer Osmocote Plus, but that's just me.
Oh, Osmocote. I've used that before. Yeah, I can do that.
Now be real. Kind of prepare yourself psychologically. These are not overly successful in our area, the olives, in terms of growing and.
Well, I was going to say speed of growth. Yeah. Do you have patience? You're going to.
Yeah. Well, I took your advice there. I called you once before and told you I had 2 cherry trees, and you told me to move to Canada. Well,
I did.
You're in Canada?
no.
Now we're
should've
telling
shipped them
you
off
to
to
move
Canada.
to Italy.
Well, I should have sent them to Canada because they died on me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well.
Well, these are good
I tried every
replacements.
trick.
I feel more confident with these replacements. These are going to be very lovely, long term, but they will be growing slow. Don't fertilize them, please.
Mix 1 teaspoon of the has to go to a gallon of water.
Whatever the label says on that. No more
says
than
2, but
every 6 weeks.
tablespoons.
Every 6 weeks is good.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
All right. Good luck. Keep us informed.
Other than that, yeah, well, I mean, I called you about the cherry trees, and
Yeah.
I didn't take your advice. I should have sent them to Canada.
Just on vacation, just.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Rex.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
But we want to hear how these do.
Yeah, we do.
I will. I'll call
Okay.
you in the spring.
All right. Well, call us before that, too, just to say hello or something.
I can do that.
Give us an
All right,
olive
thanks,
update.
guys.
You're our olive reporter.
Okay, that's right. You have been designated.
All right. 210-308-8867 is our number, 210-308-8867. And did we cover all the fertilizer stuff? I know we had to break because I wanted to get to Rex.
No. I think we did.
Okay.
Pretty much. I don't know anything else, Calvin.
No, Mark covered the winterizer versus the 1959. Both of them are wonderful and work great. But, right now, depending on what you want to accomplish, the winterizer might be the best for a lawn that's ready for action. But the 1959 is always useful because it's 50% fast release and 50% slow release.
All right. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. And we're still looking for the name of the stock that's the taller stock, or did you get one?
No, I'll go
right.
over there.
Oh, okay. That'll work. Oh, let's take a quick break then. We're right up against a break, so we'll take it real quick and see if we can get the name of them. And are
See
they?
if I can remember it from when I get it, see it over there. and
You
when
can
I
do
get
it,
back.
Calvin. We have faith in you. And say hello to the little dog as you walk by.
I better not bring my cup with my coffee along, or I'll lose track of what I've missed.
You can do it. And tell me if they're already fragrant. Are they already fragrant?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. Okay, back in a moment with more of Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. Or come on by Milberger's. Lots of folks out here today enjoying it. Did you get to go to the Certified Butterfly Garden today? Did you get to check it out? Did Mary give you any reports?
Go to the certified today.
Okay.
But I've noticed that there's a lot of monarchs flying in front of us.
Yeah, we do have a lot. Do they like the fall aster? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, they do?
Oh,
With the monarchs
yeah, but they're They obviously are not picking it when they have the tropical milkweed and the lantanas.
Yeah.
To choose from. What else are they picking, Mark?
Maybe the
dianthus too.
Yeah, is that Rebecca?
Oh, the
coneflower?
dianthus.
Yeah.
And
So again, kind of the rule of thumb: anything that has kind of a dome-shaped flower, that's
Okay.
or dome-ish shaped flower, that's what they love.
All right.
and I checked the stalks. We couldn't remember what the variety was that is 1 foot tall, and it's hotcakes.
Oh, hot cakes? Okay.
Hotcakes,
That's easy to remember.
And it's got lots of color versions. Yeah, yellow, white, red, pink.
And you sniffed them?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Good. Okay.
You don't even have to get real close to them to smell the
Cool.
great fragrance.
Yeah,
Right.
you can identify it on the row. You get on that row, which they at the table.
Yeah, and then
you go, oh, they're nearby.
okay. So the big tall ones are the snapdragons, and then the stalks are on this side, our side of those. Right? That sound right? I think I saw them.
Yeah, they're over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That
And you know what else
helps
is
no
there?
one listening on the radio, by the way.
You know what else is there? Are,
What?
Starts with the C, with the yellow blooms and the golden blooms. Calendula.
Oh, okay.
And that's a...
It's scary. I'm starting to speak Calvinese. Yeah.
And it's a good selection. It kind of makes a mound. Another one that'll be a foot tall, and it'll have those mum-like flowers, a little smaller, thinner, not less dense than the mums, but they make a nice addition to the cut flower garden, or to the if you're trying to attract the pollinators. The pollinators like them, and they bloom for a long period, right into the
So actually, since
winter.
we talk about pollinators, insects, things like that, I saw a headline and then I went to read it and I couldn't find it anymore. It says that fireflies are really being impacted, and this may be the last season we see fireflies or something.
Oh, fireflies.
Lightning bugs.
We've heard that report.
Oh, have we? Okay.
For years
for
and
the
years
last
and years.
decade or so.
Oh,
and
wow.
it is true. Their population is diminishing.
Oh.
People
Do you
flee-
remember when you were young? Well, of course,
Yeah.
when you were young, when
Back-
Mark and I were young, you
Yeah.
had fireflies
millennia.
everywhere in the north.
Yeah, we get them sometimes here in San Antonio after big rains and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we have the rainy seasons.
Well,
But I haven't seen them in a while either.
clean it. It's a detriment, or cleaning up the yard, a lot of leaves. That's kind of where the young inhabit. They like bar ditches, but we don't have a lot of water in bar ditches anymore. So a lot of water sources are being dried up. That plays a factor in it too, drought.
Okay.
But save those little spaces in the back where you may have some shade or some undergrowth and some leaves on the ground. That would be firefly habitat.
All right. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. So I have another weird question for you. Again, I saw... I'll ask you this way. When is it unusual for crepe myrtles to be blooming full bloom in October?
Yes.
Have you seen any blooming?
Yes.
Me too.
But it's not like whole trees. It would be like an individual branch.
Oh no, I see full trees. I'll take
okay.
some pictures. I'll
Yeah, take some pictures.
and it's there. Mine was red.
Good pictures, so I know exactly where they are.
Oh, okay. Smarty pants. No wonder those pigs left you. But yeah, so what color did you see?
These are reds and pinks.
I saw the reds, yeah. But it is fall, and do things start falling in fall?
No,
Leaves?
like what happens, and a lot of people out there can relate to this, is if we had a hard summer and then all of a sudden we had some cooler temperatures and rain, some consistent rain, a lot of trees will think it's the spring. So you'll have like pears, sometimes apples, but not so much. They'll reflower.
They kind of see that they go dormant in the summer.
Yeah, and they think that it's springtime again.
Well, but there are some of the real conservative trees.
Well, they're on the right station.
Bur oak is one of those that if there's any stress in terms of maintaining their leaves, they just go ahead and drop.
Oh, they just
drop the leaves. Yeah.
So
what else? Some of the ash.
Yeah. So, a lot of the native species will go, no, we've seen this show before.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
and they'll just drop the leaves, go dormant, save the energy that they have produced, the food from photosynthesis, and store it in the trunks and the roots, and they'll just take an early sleep.
So oaks still have theirs. Oh, say by now, what is it that you would have expected to see a leaf drop on that you're not seeing a leaf drop on?
Nothing.
There you go. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Hey, David Rodriguez is on the line to talk about next Saturday.
Is he cool?
He is cool.
Guys.
He's cooler than cool. He's like
Milton.
What's
Mark,
going on?
Dr.
You're cool,
Finch.
David, aren't you?
I try to be.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can be pretty hot too. Depends on what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
Everything's good.
So
Everything's
next
good.
Saturday, you're going to be on fire as you talk about. No, it didn't sound right. Next Saturday, you will be here at Millburgers talking about
That's
fall
correct.
and winter vegetables, the do's and don'ts. Tell us about the seminar. What what folks can expect.
So we want all the listeners to share the word. So we'll be out there at the beautiful Millburgers Landscape Nursery next Saturday. Mark your calendar. 10 a.m. we start, free, plenty of parking, bring a notebook. And like you said, it's seasonal. It's to be winter, fall vegetable gardening. Some of the things you want to really get focused on and start planting, transplant seeds, do's and don'ts on that. And, the challenge that we have is a lot of us have a lot of warm weather crops growing, tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, cucumbers, squash, zucchini, cucumbers, green beans, and more. And now, it's time to plant. Premium time right now for cold crops, the cool weather crops, broccoli, cabbage, and more. So hopefully you don't run out of room in your vegetable garden, but we'll cover all that and much more.
Very good. Yeah, and I was bragging on you. I don't know if you heard me say that, bring that paper and pen, that notebook, bring some questions. And I was bragging that, I've seen you stay and answer questions for people and do a great job of making sure everybody leaves there with all their questions answered.
Yes, that's what we're here for.
You do a terrific job with the seminars. So that's going to be here in the amphitheater, I imagine. But
yes, sir.
They don't have to register, do they? They just show up, sit down, and start learning.
I'm sure Peter and the crew over there will have a great selection of seasonal vegetables, cool weather, and seed as well. And then, I'm sure when folks are shopping around, there's all those beautiful perennials and annuals and much more. So it'll be fun next Saturday.
Oh, absolutely. Do you have a favorite fall or winter veggie?
I like to tell, I'll be like a politician. I like to tell folks that I like them all. And, but we can grow a heck of a lot more vegetables in the fall and winter. We used to be called the winter garden, right? So, we've lost a lot of these producers over the years, but we can be a small-scale producer in our landscape, our backyard, right? And a lot of these fall and winter vegetables is very beautiful. A lot of aesthetics to it as well. So mustard, celery, kale, and more. So if you really had to pick one, I really like broccoli. Because I like beef and broccoli stir fry and other. And basically every part of the broccoli is edible. The head, of course, and then you can eat it fresh. You can freeze it. You can boil it. You can almost anything. And then use the stems like slaw in a salad. You can cut the medallions off the stem in a stir fry. And people don't realize that when it's real cooler, the temperature is much cooler, you can harvest the green leaves, particularly off green magic broccoli, the green, very tender leaves, and use it as you would do any other green, So I would say green magic broccoli or broccoli, but, there's so many unique different colors of cabbage and cauliflower and broccoli and others. I always tell people, try something different and new.
Yeah.
And try an ethnic vegetable that you never heard of or tried. And, of course, Milton, like we always say, get the kids involved, please.
Yeah. Well, when you come in next week, be prepared to visit with us and tell us what's happening with Master Gardeners and the Extension Service and the Children's. But that's next Saturday. At 10 o'clock and 10 to 11:30 here at Milberger's at 1604 on Bulverde Road. And David will be speaking on fall and winter vegetables, the do's and don'ts. So,
bring your notebook and a sharp pencil.
Yep, there you go. What's one of the don'ts? Give me a don't. We'll see if I do it.
Too much shade.
Oh, that's a good don't.
Don't get the leaves wet. And a don't that needs to be turned into a do is watch the caterpillars on these crops.
Mm-hmm.
We got to BT spinosad alternate, right? And only grow what you and your family are going to enjoy and share with others, but don't overcrowd. Space these plants, sunlight, air circulation, right? And make sure you do have fun.
Make sure you have fun?
Right? Yeah, do have fun.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah.
And you're right. There's a great selection here, and I'm sure Peter will have a great selection.
Oh, definitely.
People get enthusiastic, and they'll come. There we go. After your presentation and go looking for the stuff.
There we go.
And we have some on the tables already. Some great selections here.
And then something else I want to share before the listeners can. Y'all guys will have some Crawford lettuce seed there for sale next Saturday.
All right.
Yes. I just talked to Peter earlier this morning. So, Milberger's Landscape Nursery at 10:01 when I arrive next Saturday, we'll have some packages of Crawford reseeding lettuce seed for sale at a nominal fee.
Okay, very cool. And then so it's time. It's okay to start planting those now then?
Well, you can buy them. We wanted to cool down a little bit, but you know how they go real quick. So purchase them
too early, not too late.
Down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be doing
definitely.
It
very cool, David.
But get them because there's limited amounts.
Yeah, no, don't. And people love the Crawford reseeding lettuce.
And we do have security on the grounds to establish a line.
Yeah. We have to get security when David speaks anyway, because people go wild. They can't get enough of them.
Coming and going, right?
Yes, that's right. Thank you, David. We'll talk to you on Saturday.
See you next week, guys. All right, thank you.
Bye, David.
All right. Yeah, David does a great job. So if you want to learn some ideas, if you're new to San Antonio or just got questions on, hey, can I do this? I've thought about this. I should have asked David about my honeydew melons and when to pick.
Next week.
Now I'll ask him next week. Yeah. It's probably too late. All right, we will begin to wrap up and get you caught. It's not too late?
No.
Okay.
Did you use the trick that Calvin mentioned?
Oh, sniffing them?
Sniffing right at the connection.
I thought you were going to eat some.
No, we picked one. I got to eat it. We still haven't eaten it.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'll tell you how it goes. I can try to bring some tomorrow if it's any good. All right, well, we're going to take a quick break.
Or if it's not good, we don't care.
Yeah, I'll bring you some either way. And get you caught up with the news. In the meantime, you call us here at 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867. We have more of Milberger's Gardening South Texas coming up live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery. Come by, bring a camera, show us a picture of what you're concerned about, and take a picture in the pumpkin patch. Back in a moment with more of Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
We're We're back with Milberger's Gardening South Texas, live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 in Bulverde Road. Come out to visit or call us at 210-308-8867. That's 210-308-8867. And now back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 930 AM The Answer.
And we're live here at Milberger's at 1604 on Bulverde Road. Milton Glueck with Dr. Calvin Finch and Mark Peterson sitting on the porch of the big two-story building and ready to talk gardening with you. Give us a call. You want any reports? I'll give you a tomato report in a minute, but that would be interesting. Calvin, you want any reports on anything?
Yeah, I would. Of course, the monarch situation. Has anybody seen hatched caterpillars? And if they we're trying to figure out if the wasps are harvesting all the caterpillars or if they're actually managing to raise some young. And then the other thing, anything that is they planted by seed that is growing. Now, you know, when we talked to David, we talked about the lettuce being a little too warm for the lettuce, and that's consistent with what I've seen too. I've planted. I mean, I've planted a lot of the lettuce seed, but haven't had any of that come up. But surprisingly, the sweet peas, they're coming. The English peas and the sweet peas are coming up, which surprising because they're so temperamental.
Did you have any luck with your green beans?
No, not a one.
Well, I want to report on that.
Oh,
I want other people. Have they had any success with green beans?
Well, and David mentioned green beans too. Surely,
right. So that's what I'm going to ask him next week.
Surely, if it's a hot weather plant, surely they should have come up if they're, and then they're generally a long-lived seed too, aren't they, Mark?
Yes.
4 or 5 years and they're still germinating.
In the packets or boxes, as I remember as a child, yeah. You could,
let us
you could store
know.
them and forget about them,
okay.
and then all of a sudden pick them up again, and look at this.
Yeah, that would be great if any gardeners have had good luck or have not had any luck with planting green beans. It's just surprising. The weather has been strange, so we can blame or explain a lot of what's happened in terms of unexpected germination or lack of germination based on the weather. But it's been below 70 degrees in the mornings now.
Yeah, it's supposed to get really low, too. Oh, I guess it was this morning.
Oh.
It's supposed to be really low.
Now, the tomatoes...
Maybe tomorrow. Maybe. Oh.
That'd be nice.
The tomatoes have responded. With
my tomatoes are really happy. Which, you know...
Yeah, the foliage looks normal with, not this skinny stuff. And the blooms are actually, especially on the 368s and the Ruby Crush, the both of those are pretty close to producing some ripe fruit. Now, I haven't had a lot of action on the big tomatoes.
No.
Yet. Celebrities or tycoons or even the heat masters.
Sure.
We haven't seen much action on any of those.
We still have some available, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Have some what?
Transplants available. Some heat masters and celebrities and amelias.
My 968's going gangbusters.
Oh, that's good. Are there
By
some
gangbusters, what do you mean?
Lots of fruit on it. Still green.
All
but
right.
Is that a good size?
Nice and it's nice and tall. The fruit or the tree or the plant. The plant's nice and tall. It's outgrown its little tomato cage, which I think is good. It's gotten above it, but yeah, it's happy as can be. I probably have And this isn't a lot for normal people, but 20 fruit on it. So, yeah. All right. 210-308-8867. Anything else out there growing that you want to brag on a little bit from a edible standpoint?
Well, let's see. The rutabagas are
Oh, man.
up and strong. And the radish, I've been eating radishes.
I was going to say, a
gosh.
lot of your ground stuff, tubers type things are probably growing pretty well.
Some beets
Oh,
are up.
okay.
Yeah, beets.
Ooh, I have a question for you in a
I
minute.
haven't seen much carrot action, though.
More things that I have read online. So y'all get to correct it. So I have read online that I can take a ginger from the store and wait for it to start growing eyes and stuff like potatoes and plant it, and I'll get a ginger plant and more ginger. Is that accurate?
Well, why would you do that?
I don't know, just to get a ginger plant.
Oh,
Right. So there's culinary gingers and a lot of our ornamental gingers.
Or what ginger? What was the second one?
Ornamental.
There's ornamental and...
Culinary.
Oh, culinary. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm not sure which one they were talking about.
Oh, okay.
Because our ginger plants that we get more in the like Appalachia, that they grow them wild up there. They collect gingers.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
So I don't know if culinary ginger would grow well in this area.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. If anybody knows.
Mine's not doing well. It's not doing poorly. It's not doing anything. But can you buy them? Can I just buy them here? The ornamental or the culinary? Can I just get them in Millburgers?
Or at HEB, Central Market.
No, I meant the plants.
Yes, we can get some.
Okay.
We've had those in the past.
I thought we had, and they have pretty blooms and stuff. So that's
a lot of people like the variegated gingers.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's what I've heard that term used.
And I like the solid leaf myself. So
yeah, they promise blooms, but you rarely see them.
yeah.
Okay.
Every once in a while, I don't know if it's a freak of weather, what it is, but suddenly you'll get some
think so.
blooms.
Okay. And the other thing that's growing really well, and it's nice and viney, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it or if anything I'm going to do with it, is so I planted a jicama,
Wait, excuse
hanging
you.
basket. What?
Excuse you.
Jicama. So do you think at some point I should dig down and see if I have a jicama down there in the basket, or
Why not?
or just enjoy the vine?
How would you enjoy the vine? Just look at it?
Yeah, just that's it.
Does it have any flowers?
Not yet.
Well,
I wonder if they get flowers. Do they get
do you
flowers?
have like edible leaves like in the Malabar?
I don't know. Okay, if you've grown jicama, we need a report. But yeah, it's doing well too,
And the Malabar is doing well.
yeah, Malabar's still happy.
Yeah.
My strawberries are still kind of happy. They're in between.
Well,
But
and
you said give up on those.
I'm still trying to...
Well, that's if they're still going,
okay.
do everything you can to protect them. That is, minimize sunlight.
Okay.
Keep them watered.
Yep, I do the watering
not,
and then
not wet, but moist, not wet.
okay. Oh shoot! Well, that may be a problem.
Yeah, we've already got a report from your wife about
That
your
says
watering.
yes. She was very kind about it. The statement was, "I love the fact that you're watering back there, but you're watering too much. Stop." So, yep. So I've stopped. I've cooled off a little bit on the watering. Not the tomatoes though. Tomatoes, they're my water because they're in a container. But anyway, and I think I overwatered my little mountain laurel transplant. The one I dug up that had a little bit of a taproot on it.
Yes.
Now it's gone brown. That's not a good color for it to be.
Well, now the leaves are brown.
Yeah.
It's not a good sign, but just wait and make sure that the stem is green.
Okay.
So you can take your little thumb and
just scratch it a little?
Just scratch it a little.
Okay. All right, 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867, the number to call to be a part of the show. Now, we've talked about this before, but it might be a good time to talk about it again. So when fall happens and we start having falling leaves, what can I do with those leaves? I don't have to just put them in the organic container and take it out to the curb, right?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'd rather have you not.
Yeah. Well, you got a lot of choices. One of the best choices, especially in our climate, is just to let them decompose on the lawn. We generally don't get overwhelmed by our leaves or
oak leaves,
foliage.
yes, but nothing else.
Yeah. Now you can if you got a lot of leaves. I mean, it works best if you want to decompose them quickly. You just run the mower over them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that makes smaller pieces and they decompose. Work really well in the compost pile.
Yeah. So so if I'm new to compost piles, for those people who are listening and they're new to compost piles, what do I do? I'm going to rake them all into just a big pile, or
that works.
Yeah, just say you could.
Okay, and am I watering the pile? Am I putting my fertilizer on it?
You can not do anything other than put them in a pile and let them decompose on their own, where they rely on the rainfall and humidity and things. Or you can add some fertilizer if you want. You can add water if you want. That'll speed up the process.
Nothing. It's like Italian cooking. You can have a little pinch of fertilizer and a little pinch of water.
Okay.
And the process will do it by itself.
And should I stir frequently?
No.
Oh, just don't.
No.
Don't.
No.
You can.
What was the deal where you were turning the pile, turning the compost?
Right. There was a few years ago, there was a debate on this, that you just leave everything alone because that's a natural process. However, traditionally, we turned it every 6 weeks or so.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was a debate between the turners and the no turners.
Well, in the early days of the master gardeners, it used to be there was a kind of a competition.
Oh.
And to see how fast we could get the compost to decompose. You could actually, if you manipulated it, I mean, if you added water and fertilizer and did the air movement and everything, you could actually get a lot of decomposition in 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, you know what really helps? You take a 2-liter bottle of Big Red, and you pour it onto the pile, the compost pile.
Okay.
Yeah, and it gets all the simple sugars, get all the microorganisms happy.
Does it attract anything else?
I don't think so. I don't think
Ants,
anything
flies.
sweet. I mean, there could be some flies, but usually the flies are associated with meat, and you never put any kind of meat product in.
No, you don't put fats, right, or meat. Yeah. Should I rinse eggs before I put them in, or is it that okay just to put them?
You putting eggs in?
You can put eggshells in.
Eggshells,
right?
Not eggs.
Sorry, eggshells.
Yeah.
You don't have to rinse the eggshell.
No.
Now, the calcium is kind of a neutral addition.
Yeah.
Oh, what does that mean?
That means in our, it's really an important addition in a acidic situation, but in a basic situation like ours, it's just not. It's got plenty of calcium.
Yeah.
Plenty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, especially the tap water, our wonderful tap water from our wonderful saws.
Mm-hmm.
It tends to be alkaline.
Yes.
It tends to be a lot alkaline.
Oh, so the eggshells and the stuff kind of buffer it?
Yeah. No, it would be unnecessary. So it's like Calvin said, a neutral advent.
Okay.
But you didn't let me do my punchline about Big Red, because I really don't see any good use for it except in the compost pile.
Oh, that's horrible. If you like Big Red and want to email Mark directly, you can. What about coffee grounds? They always talk about that too.
I think that'd be a good addition.
Well,
but would it be? It would be maybe helpful, but is it important?
Yeah. Am I making it too difficult?
Yeah. Well, it's overstated. I mean, we have a tendency to give the organic materials more credit than they. You know, the nitrogen levels are not high, and
non-existent.
Yeah, and
in compost or just
in coffee grounds.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of the organic. Leaves, but it's still important, and that organic material is valuable even when you don't have 10% nitrogen. You know, you're talking about a 0.5% of nitrogen maybe, so that we just want to be careful that you don't. A lot of folks kind of talk about that. Yes, of course I fertilized. I applied organic material.
Okay.
Or wood chips or something.
But I always like to say,
coffee grounds.
Yeah.
Leaves and twigs have been doing a successful job for thousands upon thousands of years.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Okay. Can your compost pile get too old?
Oh.
No.
Oh, no.
No?
No.
Why? It would.
I meant, so if I haven't checked on anything, I did it in the spring and then I kind of forgot about it.
It decomposes.
That's true, so it's probably nothing left in it.
If you're in the north, it has a kind of a more ideal situation because it breaks down, it decomposes, and
slowly.
Oh, okay.
So we definitely think about adding stuff.
Oh, okay.
In the South, it's just the opposite. It's so fast.
Gotcha.
That we really don't have to add anything.
Yeah, get it in a pile and get it and use it where you can.
Okay. And just sprinkle it throughout the garden.
Yeah, I was thinking about that this morning, reading some of the articles both online and in the paper, and I was like, well, I don't know if people really understand the kind of the basics of lawn care. It's like add your compost, aerate if possible, add your compost twice a year, spring and fall. Aerate if possible, spring or fall. Every other year if possible. And then mow regularly.
Yeah.
Pick a day, generally right before your water day, and that's the day you're going to mow. Every week from middle of March to middle of April, or October, rather.
Okay.
And that's your penalty and honor for having a lawn. As you're going to mow. What happens is you encourage grass, you discourage weeds. It's more attractive.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I was reading a couple of Neil articles, and I was like, just do this. It's been working for a very long time.
Okay. All right, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back. Maybe there's more things to talk about with Neil's article today in the paper. Back in a moment on 9:30 a.m., The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer, Milton Glueck with Mark Peterson and Dr. Calvin Finch. And there are some falling leaves here at Milberger's. And that wind blows a little bit. The cedar elm, is that what this is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ahead of us, yes.
Yeah, that loses some of its leaves. So that's pretty cool.
And it will probably be losing its leaves a little earlier this year.
Oh, okay.
Because of the drought.
Oh, okay. So
you'll find that around town. Some of the ashes are dropping their leaves. Sycamores. So
the cypress,
a little early. Yes.
I watched them on a Zoomer cypress, and it's kind of
wilty.
It looks like it wants to. Yeah, it's like kind of ready. So you said you.
Well, I had a couple of issues with Neil.
Oh dear! Now who is Neil?
Neil Sperry.
Oh, okay.
So with Calvin, they are in the life section on Saturdays. read Calvin's article by all means.
Yeah, by all means.
But sometimes Neil has some good stuff. Well, he had a little issue here. So, a couple of problems with that. I'll save one for tomorrow. How about that?
Okay.
So we were talking about grass. So here's a question. I believe a fungus might be killing part of my west-facing St. Augustine. The yard is 14 years old.
Oh, wow.
And it started to brown about 6 weeks ago. These are all hints. The grass was green after the spring rains, but fertilizer did not help it this time. The runners pull out easily. The roots offer no resistance. What could cause this? Part of the lawn sank after heavy rains. Should we start over the entire yard? Well, if you've been listening to Calvin and I for a while, let's see, west facing. Well, St. Augustine is kind of a marsh grass, and it likes sun, but maybe not full sun.
So west facing would be full sun?
Full sun. Well, probably.
Okay.
Probably. 14 years old. That's pretty old for a lawn.
And that could also mean that trees are bigger now, I guess.
Yes, trees are bigger, or it may be an older variety that got a little St. Augustine decline in it. Let's see. Runners pull up easily. What did we talk about earlier today? Is that if it's brown patch or large patch, they call it. The runners. The blades and runners of the leaf of the turf will pull up easily, but the roots will remain active, alive. Part of the lawn sank after heavy rains.
Yeah,
as Calvin has talked about, is if you get these low areas and that collect a little bit of water, you are more likely to have a fungus.
Especially when we got compacted soil, which we see a lot of right now. You're not getting the drainage so you get that water kind of settling in there. And as Mark brought up earlier when we were talking to one of the gardeners that came up to ask us a question, when do you water? And if you water at night and the water can kind of sit there and doesn't drain and just sits there on that low spot, then you're talking about that brown patch that Mark spoke up going.
Yeah, well, Calvin and I would probably go, man, that's probably a fungal disease. Well, Neil goes, it could be chinch bugs or grubs.
Oh.
And I'm like,
I heard him do that too.
What, me go like that? So, yes, it could be. If it was west and full sun, you could have chinch bugs on that. But turn brown, more likely it would be a mottled yellow and brown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be... That definitely wouldn't be a choice I would make.
And then the grubs... well, it's easy for grubs. You just pull it up. But rather than the blades and the runners just pulling up, you'd pull up the whole sod like a piece of carpeting if it was grubs. So when you pull on it, you go like that. And that's the one way to check is you make your 1 foot square, pull that up, and if there are grubs underneath, more than 5 grubs underneath, you apply an insecticide or your beneficial nematodes early in the year.
All right.
Yeah, he didn't mention any of that, so I caught that right up. That caught my eye.
All right. Lulu's on the line at 210-308-8867.
Lulu, that sounds like a familiar name.
We know Lulu. She was here last weekend. What's going on, Lulu?
Right. Well, I was just going to give that report on the wasps and the monarch caterpillars to the audience. So we had 15 plants in our garden club at school, and every single one of them had monarch caterpillars, and they were so excited. Some were really tiny and some were huge. And then the wasps came in and took them all. They're all gone. It was so sad. Until this week. This week, we saw a bunch of monarchs, and they laid eggs. We had like 4 eggs that they found. The kids, my 5th grade boys, actually, they go through all those plants to see if they can find any eggs. And so the funniest part was that the wasp, there was this one wasp that came down towards the milkweed, and the child ran for the hose and just started spraying the wasp. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's not going to take our caterpillars.
Yeah.
He's not taking them. I was like, oh, okay.
And so you actually were able to see the wasps harvesting some of those caterpillars?
Oh, yeah. You can. It's shocking. And, the kids are like, where are they going? It's like a circle of life. And
I feel the Lion King coming on.
Yeah. They don't like wasps, but I said, that's okay. That's just part of it. Now they're going to go pollinate as well, so don't worry. We need them as well. And they're all hoping that they are eating all the other little bugs that they don't like. The aphids in particular, they hate those, but they've gotten really good at squishing them. So, but they're very protective of their caterpillars.
Yeah.
And so I had one of the extra plants that I had gotten from y'all, and I've brought it up, and we're trying to let the eggs hatch so we can transfer some caterpillars over to the other plants, so that I can put it in a butterfly house for them, a little net house, because they want to see those grow up. So hopefully it'll work.
Yeah.
What kind of milkweed are they laying the eggs on, Lulu?
Well, we just have tropical milkweed there. It was we got it all from y'all. It's easy to do for the kiddos. Now I have that showy one here, and then the tropical, and then there's another one. I can't remember the other one, but I have a ton of monarchs here, but I also have a ton of wasps at the house as well. So I have just never seen so many wasps before, but hopefully something will work out on the ones that are in the ground. We'll see. Yeah.
I'll be darned.
Yeah.
Been good.
Well, I'm watching 3 or 4 monarchs on our tropical milkweed right now. Gathering nectar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The aphids have been sucking the life out of all the little buds on ours at school. So that's why they kill them all. But anyway, just wanted to...
No, the aphids didn't kill the plants. You killed the aphids.
Yeah, they're not going to...
Lulu, being a teacher and trying to make an educational impact and appreciation for nature with that monarch situation, how do you deal with that problem with the wasps and kind of the frustration? Can the kids get over that, or do they just get frustrated?
They have, well, except for the child who ran for the hose to try to get rid of the wasp. They understand that, this is part of life, and there are things that we don't want on our plants, and especially when they are specifically growing these plants for the monarch. I mean, they're bummed about that, but they know that's okay because those wasps will go pollinate as well. And all the other little critters on there, they understand. It's not fun because, this is what they're sort of living for right now, is watching the process of them growing and notching the leaves. They were very excited when they saw one big one that notched the leaf so that they didn't have a whole bunch of sap coming into their mouth. But it's life, and I think they're really excited about having the possibility of seeing these grow that are captured. But they know that that's just all part of the game. So. They love insects, though. They are constantly tending to the plants just to make sure that they're as healthy as possible.
And what grade are these young people?
Well, I have actually 2nd through 5th graders in my garden club, and it's really fun when I go out when I have a break. I'll go out and get the hose going and. All the 5th grade. I have a ton of 5th grade boys who have joined this year, and they're all out there watering, taking over, inspecting. But the little 2nd graders are so precious. They love digging, and they all dig with their hands. Only the girls use the shovels. The boys are in there with their hands. But it's wonderful. So I have it from, littles to 5th grade. And in the spring, we'll have 1st graders because they'll be a little bit older and not as wild. But, it's great.
Yeah, well, no, we appreciate your work on this. And I know part of it is that you do it on your own time. But if we can continue to be supporting you in terms of products or plants or whatever, let us know, because that's valuable information, and it just gets kind of inspiring to us too to hear about those kids being so excited about the monarchs and the milkweeds.
They really are. They are very good stewards of the monarch and the milkweed, so they really enjoy it, and I do too, obviously. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. Well, y'all take care.
Yeah, thanks, Lulu.
Thanks for the report.
We'll talk to you soon. We'll see you around the nursery. All righty.
That's right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 210-308-8867. And Bud is on the line. Bud, welcome to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas. What's going on with you?
Oh, too many things, not enough things.
Okay. I guess that's kind of confusing, but all right.
Yeah. Say, that was really nice to hear the lady that you all were just talking to.
Yeah, Lulu.
That's really great that these kids take such, I'll call it pains for a lack of any other expression, but to really get into it like it sounds they are.
Mm-hmm.
Say, I have a plant in my front yard.
If it's locked, somebody's in it.
I'm not sure what it is, but it's noxious. It's a weed. It grows. I'm going to say it grows real low on the ground, and it'll spread out from the center in all directions. I think some of these reaches that I've got out there, they're at least 8 feet long from the center of this monster. And it makes I'm going to call it purple. I'm not real good with descriptions of color. It's kind of reddish and lavender, a mixture of reddish and lavender. It makes a pretty flower. But when you walk through it, those flowers can stick to you.
What color?
I'm drawing a blank on that.
I was thinking it was one of the pigweeds, that one that spread out.
I was going with a crabgrass. Started with spurs, but that's too small. It get so crabgrass or there's a couple other ones. I saw one today.
Does it have a grass leaf or a broadleaf?
Oh, it's not a grass. it's got broadleaf on it. Right now, due to all the drought here, we haven't had rain for a long time now where I'm at. The leaves are rather small.
And kind of crinkled on the ends?
Well, yeah, it kind of crinkled all through the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that sure sounds like that. I don't know which of those pigweed related it is, but
Here, Neil actually talks about a Japanese clover, or Lespedestra.
Well, let me ask you this question: what does beggar's lice look like?
beggar's lice has got the sticky little seed.
Yeah, but I think it has a little white flower. It actually looks kind of pretty this time of year. Almost like a Queen Anne's lace or mountain on the snow or snow on the mountain. But it rapidly turns into this green ball of mess.
Yeah, the mound is kind of upward,
right.
less spreading than what I think you're describing.
It's very delicate, little white flowers. So I don't. When you say,
I'm curious, Bud. Could you take a picture of that?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Thank you.
Well, I have done that, and I tried, but apparently my cell device just doesn't do it. I for the last couple of weekends, I've been trying to, send a picture, for example, to Milton's phone.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah.
And I've concluded that no, my phone, it doesn't get out of my phone at all.
It goes up in the ether and doesn't come down.
Do you have somebody that visits with you that might be able to take a picture and send it to us?
No, not really.
Okay.
And what color did you say the flower was?
Well, like I say, I'm not real great on colors.
Oh, okay.
But this is going to be, I'm going to call it a lavender.
Lavender, yeah.
Lavender, maybe a purple?
Purple.
Okay, all right. There's a great website by A&M, and they have all the weeds, both broadleaf and grassy. And I will go on that website and look at all the pictures and see if I can find something.
How do you find that website, Mark?
It's difficult. I have to do some looking on Google to find it. But usually I find it by Aggie horticultural weeds or turf weeds. Is usually how I usually find it. And if you can find that, it has a picture of every weed, and then you click on it, and it gives more information.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that was why I was trying to get a picture, my pictures that I took to y'all, because a long time ago at a nursery, I had a sample of a plant, and I walked in there and asked somebody what it was. Some kind of an ivy plant. Mm-hmm. And he took a picture of it and, got this thing which, tells you, well, yeah, that has to be such and such plant. That's what
that sounds really interesting. I have a suspicion that it's that I'm not exactly sure it's a pigweed, but it grows with the pigweeds. Most of the pigweeds are upright.
Yeah.
But then there is this one that grows exactly in that pattern you talked about that really spreads out, and it's kind of satisfying to pull it because you can yank it from the center, and get all those stems. Those stems.
I
used to like that.
I've been battling it that way for quite some time, and you got to dig way down in digging way down, I did find a place where, this root here up closer to the level of the ground, I know good and well that this one is going to make another shoot, and it will, and it does. But I did have some success with digging way, way down to get beyond that, the structure. When it changed into a simple taproot, it had to be a simple single taproot, but that's way down, and I got a lot of rocks way down too. It comes back. It comes back and comes back and comes back every year.
That sounded more and more like one of those pigweed-related weeds. Well,
I was going to say, have a shout-out to all our listeners, see if they know, and I'll try to find it for tomorrow.
All right. Cool. Thanks, Bud. We'll get on the research, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Bud.
Man. All right, we need to take a quick break, and while we do, why don't you give us a call at 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867. More of Milberger's Gardening South Texas coming up on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. Welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer, 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867. Seeing some pumpkins, some beautiful pumpkins, fine homes here at Milberger. Seeing lots of people in the pumpkin patch, taking pictures of kiddos, and we encourage you to come on by and visit with us at 1604 on Boulevardy Road and do some shopping or just viewing. And in fact, Milberger's always gets unique Halloween and fall decor, and it's on sale too. You go to milbergernursery.com to learn more about that, and you can learn more about David's presentation coming up. That's by going to milbergernursery.com. All right, gentlemen, what else is going on in the gardening world that people should know about? We've talked about fertilization. We've talked about some other stuff. What are some gardening issues that you think people should know?
Well, just let's remind everybody that they've got a one day, if you're in the San Antonio area, you've got a 1 day a week opportunity to use your sprinklers or your drip irrigation. Then you can also use your hand watering. So you, if you want to minimize water waste, then you try to time that water use, the hand watering, to kind of counteract the 1 day a week that you have, and it's Monday through Friday, and it's not on the weekend. Mm-hmm. But you can do the hand watering on the weekend.
So you can do it anytime, any day.
What was the scoop with soaker hoses?
Well, soaker hoses, because of their inability to put water on evenly throughout its hose, it's kind of classified as a sprinkler.
Oh, okay. So just on your watering day?
Yeah, well, and some of us would debate that. That's been a controversial issue. Now, to the San Antonio Water System's credit, when we are not in stage 3, like in stage 1 or stage 2, I believe, then we have a little more flexibility on our drip. Because in theory, the drip is much more efficient.
Right. So, drip is one thing. Soaker hoses are another. So that's why I make the difference. Drip is it's in its definition of an equal amount under pressure all the way in from beginning to end of the tube, whereas soaker hose, you never know.
What's the best way to use the soaker hose then?
I've been training you well, haven't I? Watering trees is the best use.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
For soaker hoses or watering shrubs, but usually trees. Because it doesn't really matter to get the water, an equal amount of water all the way out on every part of the tree root.
So I guess one thing to do, I could split the sprinkler or split the hose and then go with the sprinkler during my watering time, but also water the tree with the soaker hose because it's more efficient than doing the sprinkler? Mark is thinking, or he's going.
No, I'm just.
How do I politely answer?
Why do you want to do that?
I don't know.
Use one or the other.
One or the other. Okay. Can I, if I use the soaker hose, can I do it like I was doing with the tree hugger? Like just put it on the lawn for about 10, 15 minutes, then move it?
When we use a soaker hose, we want 2 hours minimum.
Oh, minimum 2 hours?
Preferably 4.
And you don't move it?
You don't want a lot of pressure there. That really messes up the efficiency.
Yeah, thank you, Kevin. A quarter turn. So that's all you do. Quarter turn. So you.
Okay.
Yeah, just a quarter, like a quarter on a face clock. You just quarter turn.
So the idea is you want even water, and you want it. If you use it for 4 hours, it doesn't use any more water. It's just more efficient, and you can kind of guide. You know what you're applying. Mm-hmm. Where if you've got a lot of pressure, you have some parts of it turning a lot of loose. And they have a tendency the leaks to come. It's very hard managing it if you're using excessive pressure.
So the soaker hose, you don't want a whole lot of pressure. Drip, those emitters are usually self-regulating pressure.
But now with the drip is under that same rules as the soaker, isn't it?
No,
in stage 3?
We adjusted it, or SAWS did, SAWS Conservation. So drip in stage 3 is used on Mondays and Fridays only. Which I got wrong in the presentation. I was told, I was told otherwise, and nice but emphatic terms.
Oh, okay.
So so in stage 3, drip, not soaker hoses, drip is used only on Mondays and Fridays under the prescribed times.
Okay.
What is the definition? The difference between soaker and drip?
So broadly, the soaker hoses are reconstituted rubber. So they're usually black or green, and they may produce more water in one section or over the other. A drip system is a tube that has equal pressure and equal amounts emitted throughout one section of the tube to the very end. So it's usually a certain distance, maybe 12 inches. Every 12 inches or every 18 inches, it's going to have an emitter. Now, sometimes people can make it with the black pipe, and they can punch a hole in it and have a little spaghetti emitter out of that. Same thing applies. So the pressure is the same, and the emitter equals or emits a standard amount of water, half a gallon per hour or something like that.
Now, how does, in terms of the drip definition, if you use one of the small sprinkler heads, emitter heads, it still count as drip?
No. However, the exception is for Here's 7 seconds.
You got 20 seconds.
I'm sorry, bubblers.
All right.
They are considered drip.
Okay.
All right. We'll talk more about this tomorrow, but right now we have to say goodbye. Thanks to Al for doing a great job. And, of course, thanks to you for listening. I'm Milton Glueck. You join us tomorrow. Come visit us in person at Millburgers at 1604 on Boulevardy Road. And, of course, be sure to keep listening right here on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.